What would you guys do if I like only recorded my video like this? Like, what would you do? What would you do?
2,000 years later.
I would like love to stop messing around so I can make this video. I'm not even properly dressed. I don't think my camera's gonna focus, so let's just get going. This video is about my experience with ordering off of Amazon through the line store for the BT21 merch. A lot of people did not get the opportunity to get anything, basically because the items were sold out within minutes. Honestly, I'm a little confused as to like how everything went down. When you think of Line, you're like, oh, that is a professional business and they do things efficiently and everyone loves Line, so don't really expect them to be so, I guess, disorganized, and that's all I can say about my entire experience. Just very disorganized. It's a cute box. Honestly, there's 2 more coming on the way, and I'll tell you why. Everything is in 3 separate boxes instead of just the one. Honestly, I do love Line. I don't want to be talking smack, but man, we were given a date as to when these items were going to be available on the Line store on Amazon, but we weren't given a time. Oh, I'm sorry. We were technically given something. They said Korean Standard Time, but didn't say what hour that would be. So I usually go to bed at like maybe 6 or 7 in the morning. I know it's a problem, okay? I know. And I was like, you know what? Korean Standard Time is 10 for me, and if I'm going to bed at 7, you know, might as well just stay up the extra few hours and see if it drops, because technically that was going to be the day that the BT21 items are going to be on Amazon. The line Twitter, like the global Line Twitter, was answering people's questions. People were like, what's up? What's going on here? When these items dropping? What's happening? And they said like, oh, we're experiencing some troubles, some difficulties, we're trying to fix it right now. Like, in my mind, if you're telling people that you're fixing a problem, you're probably gonna tell people when you're done fixing the problem, right? Right? That's what you do. That's what you do. So I followed them and I put on the alerts so that like once it's fixed they'll send out a message and I'll know that it's all good. And like, I honestly don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting just like this I'm not gonna say unlimited supply of like BT21 items, but I was definitely expecting there to be like quite the stock, right? Like, come on, you know that like everyone, cause you invited nearly every country. These dolls are only being sold in 2, so I mean, you should have expected things to be crazy, right? Right? You should have like tested things prior. You should have expected a lot of people to want these items. I wait like 1 or 2 hours and I'm like, okay, this isn't happening. So I set my alarm. I literally, and I don't even know what I thought I was going to achieve by doing this, but I set my alarm to wake me up every 30 minutes. So like every 30 minutes I would wake up, check my phone. No, not yet. Go back to sleep. A lot of the confusion also was where the items would be. Because Amazon already has like an official Line store on there, and the Line, that place, like that page had like photos of like their other Line items, and like there was like a click button, you click it and you can see all the items, and there was also like a similar link by the BT21 items so I just assumed like that would become clickable when it is time. Eventually, they released a specific time on the official BT21 website, which who was going to see that unless they were constantly refreshing? Like, it wasn't announced anywhere. I didn't see it on the BT21 like official Twitter, and I didn't see it on the global line Twitter. Like, I heard that even at that specific time the items weren't up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Eventually, I'd been awake for the day, so I was like, okay, whatever. And I'm like refreshing, like every like 10 minutes I'm just refreshing all the like tabs that I have open, and I see them popping up. They're popping up, and they're also going away, right? And I had already got my 42 centimeter cookie, but I also wanted a Shooky, a Mang, and a Tata. So that's what I was gunning for. I tell you, there was never a time where I actually had all three of them in my cart, because they kept going from available, unavailable, available, unavailable. I'm like, shit, because like on some of the photos it would say free shipping when you order over like $50, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get all these items, but like things were disappearing because they were like coming out of stock. I was forced to buy them separately. I was forced to buy them as they were going back to being available, and it forced me to pay $45 worth of shipping. To me, the dolls were worth it, so I did it. I bought them as they became available, and I was like, you know what, I could probably just talk to them, right? I could probably like just contact them and explain to them. They probably know how things were just glitching out, and they'll totally, it'll be fine. They'll be cool. Now I go ahead and I'm not really sure why I contacted Amazon first. Now that I'm thinking about it, it really makes no sense, because it was from a third-party seller, not Amazon themselves, but I don't know. I wanted to go ahead, I contacted them, and they went ahead, they contacted Line on my behalf and just explained the situation. I got a copy of those emails, and then it was kind of like a waiting game, and like for 2 days I was stressed out. I was like, please waive the shipping fee, please. So like 2 days later, I get a message from this guy named PJ from the Line store, and he tells me that they can't waive it. Because in my mind, I'm like, they could just cancel my order, remake it for me. In my mind, there was like an avoidable way, maybe like a better way of doing this. PJ, why? Regardless, they couldn't waive the $45 shipping fee, so each cushion is being set separately in these awesome boxes. But I don't know, I mean, I guess that's like the fair way, right? I mean, if I paid $15 for this shipping, I better get an awesome box, 3 of them, with cool tape and what have you. But that was my story. I probably made it sound like 10 times worse, like it was just like this hell, but like at the time it was very stressful. I didn't see a lot of things up there, you know, they didn't sell any clothes. I know Twitter was like in an uproar. Twitter was like, what happened? And honestly, if I hadn't refreshed, like at the time that I did, I wouldn't have gotten anything. Also, what was very confusing is that the items were listed under the BT21 store, but Line had made a completely like new account to sell the items as a third-party seller. I'm like, what is this? I don't know why they did that. I mean, I'm sure they had their reasons, but damn, like, you've probably gotten all this insight from this first time around, so hopefully the second time will be better. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to the unboxing. it says it's Shooky, so it's not really a surprise. Didn't really have to be, but I don't know. Maybe you guys wanted it to be a surprise. I mean, I hope that with this I can answer any questions you might have, any curiosities. I'm doing this with these like little baby scissors that I use for sewing. You wanna know what really sucks? I'm like part of these BTS like buyer-seller communities. And there's like a lot of girls who are like, oh yeah, I'm going to Line Store. You guys want anything? And I'll leave the links below. And that's how I obtained my cookie. One girl was going to the Line Store and she did like a group order. And I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have done that because I wouldn't have been stuck with $45. I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting myself let that go. Ba-ba-da-bum. Here we are! So yeah, that's cool. It comes with the bag. I didn't know if it would or not. I know like when you go to the store they do, but I didn't know if you ordered from the Amazon store that they would do that. I like needed Shooky. You don't understand. I needed him. Because he goes with Cookie. Cute, right? Oh, he's so soft. This is probably getting weird. Sorry. It's super cute. He's super cute. I'm pleased. I don't know if you guys wanted me to make a Meng or a Tata one. You probably don't. This was probably boring, right? So yeah, this was my experience with the Line Global Amazon war. Let's call it a war. It was a war. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying my other videos. I know that I hope you guys have a great day. Join the giveaway. Bye. This is a good home. This is like a decently sized bag. You had it made. You had it made for a cookie.